Shalom. Call hello Yahbashim Yahushua. Another SpaceX Starship prototype explodes during high altitude flight test. Says SpaceX has crashed another prototype of its Starship, which the company's boss Elon Musk hopes will someday take people to the moon and Mars. And shit, personally, I felt like they was taking people, to the moon before. It says the rocket exploded during landing after a high altitude test. And this is the second Starship that has went up there. So, according to Esau Edom, the so-called white man, they've been to the moon before, back in the 70s. But which we know is a lie. He has bounds that he cannot pass. So let's grab some scriptures. This is Job 14:5. It says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." Let's read it from the top. It says, "Seeing his days are determined." So he has a certain amount of time that he can actually he has a certain amount of time that he's actually going to be in rulership. As well as going into this later the latter part of this verse. It says, "Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." He's confined to this earth, man. He's never been to the moon. Because if he's been to the moon, you would think that he had, this space shuttle thing down, And this is John 8:44. It says, "Ye are of your father." Hold on, let's go to I'll read down a little bit. It says, we'll start from verse 43. It says, "Why do ye not understand my speech, even because ye cannot hear my word? Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do." This is talking about the spiritual demon Satan. It says, "And the lusts of your father ye will do." He was a murderer from the beginning, referring to that spirit that was in Cain. It says, "And abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh the lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." So going back to this part where he says, because there's no truth in him, there's no truth in the so-called white man, who is Esau Edom. It says, when he speaketh the lie, he speaketh of his own. So this shit is his own vain thing he got going on. This man has not been to the fucking moon. All right. It says, for he is a liar. He's clearly a liar. And if he wasn't lying, I'm pretty sure that space shuttle wouldn't have blown up. All right. And this is verse 45. It says, "And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not." That's 2/3 right there. It says, "Which of you convinceth me of sin? And if I say the truth, why do ye not believe me?" Again, that's 2/3. And the rest of these heathens, the rest of these heathen, they actually believe the lies of the so-called white man. All right. So Lord willing, those are the final. Call hello Yahbashim Yahushua. Shalom.